How did a simple checklist reduce the number of people dying in the operating room by tens of thousands of lives per year, greatly reduce the number of Allied bombers crashing in the Second World War, and how can it help you overcome your fear in sales? Hi, my name is Martin. Welcome to the No Fear Zone. To get number 3, watch until the end, and I will tell you how to watch a free video of my short story, How David Defeated Fear, and you can too. Enjoy this clip.
And use a checklist for critical procedures. That is how operating room deaths caused by human error were reduced by 47%. A simple checklist. Like, for example, is this the right patient? You laugh, right? I met Dr. Mitchell the night before. He had no idea who I was. He could have easily mistaken me for someone else. They would say, is it the right leg or the left leg? But what they found is a simple checklist had a huge reduction in human-caused deaths. And at first, the surgeons were absolutely against this, because they think in intelligence they're next to God. They know everything. How can a checklist help me? But when they saw the results, they got on board. And speaking of getting on board, the modern day checklist, as we use it, and this isn't the book, the Checklist Manifesto, was developed when they came out with the B-17 bomber in the Second World War. It was the most advanced airplane at the time, very complicated airplane. They had well-trained, skillful pilots, but far too many accidents were happening. They weren't sure what to do, and eventually they came up with a checklist, a pre-flight checklist, a post-flight checklist. And if anything happens in between, any emergencies, there were checklists. Do you remember Captain Sullenberg? Miracle on the Hudson, right? So he takes off from the airport in New York City, and immediately his 2 engines are knocked out by a bunch of birds. Can you imagine how emotional that is? Here's what he did. Him and his co-pilot immediately went to a checklist. They went through the checklist, which told them the best course of action is to land in the Hudson River. And they saved everyone's life by doing it. So the real hero of the story is the checklist. I'm just kidding, not really. Okay, not really. It is Captain Sullenberg for putting the emotions aside and using the checklist.